Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So over 120 plus new Funko Pops are expected in January 2026. Now I am going to be sharing over some of these lists from the Scarlet Joker, so thank you so much to them. And keep in mind, nothing is official until Funko does confirm it, because anything can be changed, canceled, or delayed at any point. But I will do my best to keep you guys updated. Also, we won't be talking about any anime in today's video just because I talked about all the anime on Friday. So if you guys want to check out what's coming in January for anime lines, make sure to check out that video. I'll link it down below. Now though, we have a lot to jump into today between sports, music, video games, animation, and so much more. But before we jump into all of that, we do have our question of the day. And that is, what is a Funko Pop in 2026 that you would love to see Funko make that they haven't made yet? Given we're coming up on a new year, we're going to see a lot of stuff next year. Okay, we're gonna kick things off with pop games and video games here. So first up for Pokemon, we have two waves coming all at once. Looks like they mixed these together. So the first one we have includes Ivysaur, Electabuzz, Magmar, and a premium of Pikachu. So that premium Pikachu is actually gonna turn out really great from what I've heard, as well as I'm very excited to see how Electabuzz turns out. Then the next list of pops includes Charmeleon, Goomy, Zoroark, as well as a pop premium of Venusaur. So we're finally getting some more of the evolutions to kind of finish these off. That means we'll get the full evolutions of Bulbasaur and Charmander. Not Squirtle just yet, unfortunately, but at least we got two of the three. Either way, this is turning out to be a big Pokemon announcement in January. Of course, we are still missing so many other Pokemon. Let me know what's a Pokemon you would love to see Funko make in the near future. The only thing I'm worried about though is that this gives Funko the potential to just do the Pearlescent Pokemon Center exclusives for every single one. So make sure to weigh your options there, because you could get the common now or wait for a Pearlescent variant later. Okay, more pop games includes a new BioShock collection, which was pretty exciting. So we do have Little Sister Syringe, we also have Sander Cohen, as well as Big Daddy Bouncer there. So this wasn't actually a game series I played much, but I did actually watch it on YouTube. The Rad Brad, if anybody knows him, big gaming YouTuber. I watched a lot of his videos growing up, like for years. I'm still subscribed to him to this day too. I've been subscribed to him for a good, I want to say almost a decade now, which is crazy. But either way, a new BioShock wave is pretty fun. We haven't seen anything from that line in a while. Aren't we still supposed to be getting like a TV show or something? Like a live action TV show, but I don't think there's been any movement on that just yet. Next up for Bitty Pops, I wanted to throw this in this section just because it was like game related, but we have arcade cabinets here, and that includes Jurassic Park, Mortal Kombat, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and X-Men. Next here we have the Binding of Isaac, so not really something I've ever heard of much, but this includes Isaac with Dice, Azazel, and Guppy. Let me know, is this like very popular? I just never heard of it. I believe someone just recently asked me about this lineup, and I thought it was briefly delayed, which I think it was because it was supposed to come a little sooner. But Tomb Raider here, this includes Lara Croft Polygonal, as well as Lara Croft Angel of Death. Now we've actually already gotten Lara Croft Funko Pops in the past, so these will just be two new ones from different games. The Polygonal one's just gonna be funny though. I'm not gonna lie, how are they even gonna do that into a Funko? Like, it almost makes me feel like it's going to look like a Roblox style, like Funko Pop almost, you know? That's going to be very interesting for sure. I'm very curious to see how that turned out. Now, another new line that a lot of people are really excited about is Silent Hill. We knew that Funko was going to make pops from this eventually due to the fact that we knew they had the license a while ago because they were making like vinyls, I think it was, with their company Mondo. So this is going to be a fun line. We have James Sunderland, Heather Mason, as well as Alessa the Nurse. I'm very curious how that nurse is going to turn out. Robbie the Rabbit, and a pop premium of Pyramid Head. So I was saying for a while that, oh, we need Pyramid Head, and then like in the update line, we got Pyramid Head, which is pretty funny. So Pyramid Head, I'm sure is going to turn out really cool too. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very exciting horror line. Okay, next up from Magic the Gathering, we have two new expected pops of Jace as well as Liliana. From the game Turok, or Turok, however you say that, we actually have two expected pops. Next up for Fallout fans, we're expected to get a brand new wave of pops in January. probably around when the new episodes are releasing, so stay tuned on that. But I'm actually excited to see season 2. I think episode 1 is already out, but I think I'm gonna wait for like 2 or 3 episodes to come out just so I can binge it a little bit. Okay, that's everything expected for Pop video games. Let me know if you guys are excited and plan to pick up any of those lines. Now, next up we have Pop animation here, a couple things. First up, we have Care Bear Cousins. This includes Lotsa Heart Elephant, as well as the Gentle Heart Lamb. For Looney Tunes, we're expected to get Bugs Bunny, Daffy, Porky Pig, Sylvester and Tweety, as well as Taz. And I think this is expected to be a Pop sketch line, actually. So think like the Disney ones we got, as well as the recent Superman exclusive in that style. Next up, we have Hololive. So I just kind of threw this in this animation section, but this includes Mori Calliope, Sakura Miko, as well as Takanashi Kiara. I think I said those names right. I'm not super familiar with Hololive, but it seems like a popular enough announcement based off the audience reaction. Moving on for King of the Hill, we're already expected to get some more Pops. This includes an older Bobby, Connie, as well as Peggy Hill, and a younger Bobby Hill. The first wave of King of the Hill Pops was pretty good, so I'm sure these will turn out really great too, and I'm glad they're doing some new characters. Now lastly for this section, we have Futurama. This includes Super King Bender, Hermes with Mug, Amy, and Sexy Scruffy there, so a couple new characters mixed in here. Next up here, guys, we have Pop movies and televisions mixed with some icons. So first up, we have Rambo here. So can you believe it that I've never seen a full Rambo movie? My brother loved these movies, my dad loved these movies, and I actually really like Sylvester Stallone. I've seen Rocky, I've seen The Expendables, I've seen a lot of his movies, but I've never seen Rambo. And I really want to watch it, I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to it. Anyways though, we have John Rambo as well as John Rambo with a bow. I think these will do okay. Like, I don't know, Rambo's pretty old, so it's like a real hit or miss on some of these older movie lines. But it is Sylvester Stallone. Next up, something we haven't seen in a long time is a full wave of Fast and Furious Pops. This includes Dominic Toretto, family. Then we have Brian O'Connor, Letty Ortiz, Tej Parker, as well as Han Lu. And I think we're also supposed to see a Pop ride in this too. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really fun. Next up for Power Rangers, we have Power Rangers Zeo, and it looks like an entire line of Zeo. A lot of people are very excited it's not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but this includes Gold Ranger, blue, green, pink, and yellow. So this is gonna be a full line of Zeo. Moving on for DC Comics, we have a Pop Premium Batman with sound effects. I wonder what the sound effects are gonna be. Like maybe him like standing on like a rooftop saying I'm Batman or I am the Knight, something along those lines would be my guess. Or maybe it's not a quote at all and maybe it's just like street sounds of like Gotham. Next up for Wednesday fans, it looks like we're expected to get 2 new Funko Pops in January. Now another horror line includes Welcome to Derry Wave 2. We should be getting a couple more Pops from there too. So I actually watched the first episode a couple days ago and man, that opening scene, man. I don't watch a ton of horror stuff, but I do like Pennywise, like I like those movies, It Chapter 2. But Welcome to Derry, that feels like it took it to a whole new level. And I've heard some stuff that happens in other episodes. Like, I'm gonna finish it all the way through, but man, that opening scene was just crazy. So if you are a horror fan and you've been hesitant to watch this by some chance, I would recommend it based off that first episode alone. Moving on for Star Wars fans, a couple retro Pops here, including Count Dooku, Mace Windu, and Jango Fett. Next up for Pop icons, we're expected to get a new Queen Elizabeth II. For Bridgerton fans, it looks like 4 new Pops are coming to the lineup in January. Now our last section today includes Pop sports and music. First up for music, we have a brand new Pink Pop of Lady Marmalade, as well as we're expected to get a 2-pack of Daft Punk Discovery. For sports fans, we have MLB here, including Dansby from the Cubs. We also have Tigers Tariq, Mets Francisco, Phillies Alec, Pirates Paul, and Mets Juan. For the WNBA, we're getting our 2nd or 3rd wave now. I think it's a 2nd maybe, but I don't know. But for the Lynx, we have Nafisa, Wings, Paige, Sparks, Kelsey, Liberty, Sabrina, as well as Ace Jewel. For WWE fans, we have a couple new Pops coming soon. This includes a new Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns in the ring, Eddie Guerrero Frog Splash, as well as a new Cody Rhodes. Now lastly, for soccer, football, whatever you want to refer to as, we have the World Cup. So this includes England, And we have a whole list of players here, so I'll just let you look at it or you guys can pause. There's a ton coming. And also for the World Cup, we're expected to get France here, including 5 different players. Now guys, that covers a majority of the expected announcements in January for 2026. Again, I also did an anime portion to this video that goes over about 30, 40 more pops. We're gonna have well over 150 plus pops in January, including exclusives. We're gonna have so many crazy exclusives, so it's gonna be a big month to start off the year. Like I said in my last video though, I was surprised they were going this heavy, but I think it's because London Toy Fair and New York Toy Fair are happening within the same few weeks, and they're gonna be at London Toy Fair in January, showing off a ton of new products, things in person and all that. So I think they're going heavy just because of Toy Fair. But usually I feel like you should kind of like chill, you know? Like I know it's the beginning of the year, so you want to show off your toy lines for the year, but it's like, you're dropping this many pre-orders right after Christmas. That's kind of crazy. Regardless though, it's gonna be a lot of fun, even though it's gonna be pretty hectic. Make sure to let me know in the comments below, out of January's expected announcements, what are you most excited for? That's everything from me today though. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to go and say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.